Hi everybody and welcome back to the final game of our debut season in the Premiership. And before we go any further, I'd like to thank everybody that's supported this channel so far. And if you've made it this far, well done. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It's free to do so and it does help our channel out quite a lot. And it also tells me you're enjoying the content as well. So let's move along before we get all mushy. So, final game of the season. We survived. We survived it in the last episode. We reached our magic 40 points. And since then, we managed to get another 10 points. Which leaves us in 10th position. We could drop as low as 11th, which is how good we've been playing. And we've had quite a good run of form as well, actually, to be perfectly honest. And we were very close to getting Europe, which would have been absolutely amazing. And we were that close to seeing Arsenal get relegated. Arsenal are not going to get relegated. As you can see, they're there at the 16th. They managed to get away with it. I've God knows how they managed to do it. The run of bad form was changed. They were still in Europe. And that form in Europe has carried them into the league as well. They beat Man United 1-0. I think that was a turning point, really. They lost to West Brom. If it hadn't to beat Man United, it might have been a different kettle of fish going into the final game. So, getting back to the table, we play Brighton today in the final game. And they need a win and Burnley to lose. So, we could potentially relegate Brighton. Which, it doesn't really matter in our case. We're safe. We would like to try and get to 9th. The top 10 finish would be quite nice. But 11th or 10th, it's fine. There is some money involved in this somewhere. So let's just have a look. Just out of curiosity, how much do we win? About £27 million. I suppose it's all the way down from there, maybe. About 20 million, I think we could gain from this position. So that'd be quite nice. And also the 40 points did get us to safety because we will be in 15th position or around about there at least anyway. So let's take you through the results since the last episode then, to get which got us to this position here. After beating Everton 1-0, we did play Southampton. We lost in extra time. Annoyingly, John Nick scored in the last couple of minutes of normal. And then straight after kick-off in the extra time, we went to goal down and we just couldn't get it back. Bournemouth, we had a nice 2-1 win. We went behind after 3 minutes. Cassini and Choice scoring. Similar sort of thing with Sheffield United, except we didn't concede a goal this time. Seamus Butt on form, 2 goals. Excellent. Away draw at Brentford, which I'm annoyed about. We had we had all the possession. We had a lot of stats stacking up with us. And Brentford, 80th minute, annoyed. Watford was a 0-0 home draw. Nothing really expected of us in that game. And Leicester, we missed out on a point there as well, losing in the 78th minute. Our bank balance looks absolutely amazing. £33 million in the bank. I did negotiate the transfer revenue up to 70%. Hopefully we're going to get a little bit more as well. Without any further ado, let's crack on and into this game. Salvador is going to play in goal. I think it was a game in Leicester. Hammond was in goal and he literally cradled it into the net. So I wasn't very happy. So he misses out. So Salvador in goal. Cole, Andrew Cassimi, Fevrier at the back. Simons with Parry and Sparrow just ahead of them. Camille and Taylor Hart. He's getting quite a lot of game time now. With the injury to Ross Lang, he's going to be, I think he's out for another 6. So he misses the rest of the season. And then we got Butt up front, who's 17 goals this season, which isn't too bad. Hopefully we'll be back with him next season. We'll see what happens. But that is the side. So let's crack on. Full capacity once again. And let's get into this final game. Let's get this game done and then we'll have a look at the review. We're not going anywhere really position-wise. It's either go 1 up, 1 down. We'll see what happens. But Brighton need to win to try and survive. And it all depends on Burnley whether they lose. So they have to lose and Brighton to win. We've done reasonably well this season. I think we've had something like £50 million profit already this season, which is quite nice. But Fevrier with the throw-in, we'll just... he gets it back there. Cross comes in. Cole on the other side then. I don't know where I was praying then. It was not. Parry to Cole. Cross back post. And it's slammed in. Taylor Hart with his 4th goal of the season. I might actually hang on to him. Taylor Hart. I mean, Crossdale and Wright Phillips. They've not really been involved this season. Wright Phillips has had his go. He's not really performed as much. But there are plenty of other players out there. And we want to try and bring in at least 1 or 2 superstars if we can. Again, it all depends on wages. But if we can survive another season, we just want to get out of this relegation zone, which we are doing. We're mid-table, 53 points, 9th at the moment, so that's nice if we can get another one, which we have done. But with his 18th of the season, we're going to try and secure him for the next season as well, if we cannot buy him. Ortega was available as well. We've put him to the shortlist as well. I think Everton still do not want to let him go, but we'll see what happens. He's been out on loan. He's not done particularly well. We'll see if we can get him back. But 2-0 lead at the moment. That's pretty impressive. I'm kind of liking that. Brighton do have a chance to get away, though. We do head it straight back at them, though. So Kasimi into Andrew will play it back. And there's a through ball. Camille should have buried it. There was a toss-up between him and Choice at the right wing. I decided to go with Camille just because he's slightly better. You wouldn't believe it, but he is slightly better. But Choice just seems to make the better choices, as it were, as the ball plays all the way back. Is that Dean Henderson in goal for Brighton, I wonder? It's a good block. Missed tackle. It looks like a goal's going to happen here, I think. Yes, missed tackle. Wonderful. That's something that gets noticed quite a lot. A mistimed tackle. I mean, there it is. I mean, he didn't have to do it. If he didn't do that, we might not have conceded. But Brighton are back in the hunt once again. Wolves are 2-0. 3-0 now against Everton. So we have a throw down here on the near side. Just need to knock that ball in. It doesn't go anywhere though as Brighton come away. Obviously thinking, you know what, we're going down. We've got nothing else to lose here. Let's go out and win it and hopefully Burnley concede or go behind. And what are they? I think Arsenal winning as well, annoyingly enough. United have gone 1-0 up against Sheffield United, looking to win the league as well. And that's just skimmed the bar. And we're looking rather dainty at the back there. Some of the other scores coming in. So Liverpool 4-0 against West Brom. Aston Villa winning 2-0. Arsenal 0-0 with Fulham, actually. Burnley are winning 1-0. So it doesn't really matter what happens in this game. If Burnley win, then Brighton are going down regardless. We could just make that passing a little quicker, I guess. Time's ticking away. Nothing's particularly happening. We've decided to put a CM and a BBM in the middle of the park. And we've lost Butt. Not ideal, but it doesn't matter. We've got Kempson. We have got Parry who can play up there. Now, I'm very tempted to put Parry up there, push Simons up, and bring on Dick. I'm wondering whether to do that instead. No, we'll leave it as it is. We'll confirm that one sub. I want to bring Choice on, but I don't think we really need to. Liverpool are 6-0 up now. They're thrashing West Brom. West Brom are just outside the Europe places as well. That's a good stop by Salvador. He's finally starting to look good. But I think United are 3-0 up. And it looks like they're going to be winning the league if it carries on like it is. And Brighton look like they're just want to get a goal back. And that's offside, ref. That has to be offside. That is point blank offside. How is that given? Well, he literally played it in front of him. Sure he did. Two of them go. He's ahead of it. He's played it in front. He's offside. He's off. We've been robbed. Final game of the season. We've been robbed. Right. I'm not. I'm fuming. Kempson can go there. Parry can go top. Simons can go there. We'll bring Dick on. And you know what? We'll bring Kunz on, probably his last game for the club as well. And we'll just go. We'll go for it. Let's do it. Last 5 minutes. Brighton again looking for a win. Oh my word! We've literally just bowed down to them. Are we in that habit of we were robbed? We've been robbed in this. I'm not. What is Salvador doing? We got to go attacking. Last minute. We got 5 minutes. Wow. What can I say? We end on a low point there. 2-0 up, coasting at half time. Or 2-1 up at half time, coasting, and that happens. Wow, I really don't know what to think there. Is it because of the changes I made? I don't know. And we dropped down to 11th after all that. Wow. 11th position. United beat Sheffield United 5-2. Wolves beat Everton 5-0. I mean, look at these scores going through. Arsenal won't win 1-0. What did Burnley do in the end? They drew 1-1 with Leicester, so it wouldn't matter. Well, it did matter in the end. Brighton not escaping despite the win. Creating nothing in that match. Satisfied with what I saw despite the result. Our defence was abysmal. Sort it out. Wow. Wow, Dean. Get a little bit aggressive there. Butt's out for 4 weeks. So that doesn't really help. And I'm just really annoyed. But like I say, it doesn't really matter. Man United have been crowned champions on goal difference from Man City then, by looks of things. We received £21 million. Yes, we'll take that. Thank you very much. The collective bonus payout is £500,000. Not even worth it, is it? Not even worth it. We'll have a look at the balance in just a second. But we're going to have there's some players on international duty. What's going on? We're going to have a look at the review in just a second as well. I'm still reading from that result. 2-0 up and coasting. And we lose to bottom of the table, literally. Or relegation bound. Right, okay, the review of the season then. Let's have a look at the new arrivals then very, very quickly. Salvador, a C-. This is mainly down to giving the player a wage that is too high for his place in the squad. Seriously? Okay, Diallo, he's out on loan. A D. Disappointed with the deal to sign Diallo. Mainly down to giving the player wage too high. Okay, Seamus, but concerned about the high wage contribution, but recognise he could play an important role for the team. You think? 18 goals, 10 assists. 28 goals he's been involved in. Unbelievable. Ross Lang, they must be happy with him. 10 goals, 5 assists. He did pretty well when he came in. Andrew at the back, he wasn't too bad. Simons, I thought was superb. Again, very disappointed. They're very disappointed with the majority of the choices we made here. Fevrier, $5.5 million. Again, C-. Camille, not happy about him. Yeah, the right back or left back we didn't really use. Really, 3 games, not an awful lot. Josh Parry, he wasn't too bad. Kunz, the wonder kid from Dortmund, 2 goals, 2 assists in 15 games. Again, not happy about that. And Phil Harvey, they were happy with Phil. That's nice. Thanks, Phil. Let's have a look at some of the results then. So, Board are delighted with the team achieving mid-table position. So they should be, don't you think? The FA Cup, we got as far as the quarter-finals, losing to Southampton in extra time. The Carabao Cup, we lost to Man City in the end. It's not too bad. Did it say? Yeah, quarter-final position, it says there. Here's me guessing it. I'm just remembering it's quarter-final, but it says there and it says there. Should really look at it, really, shouldn't I? Moments to remember then. So the 4-1 thrashing of Rochdale in the Carabao Cup. Why? Not like the wins over the important teams. The 2-1 away win at Aston Villa in the league. Lang getting both goals. And the 2-1 win over Leeds as well. Finances then. Sponsorship deals. No new sponsorship deals this year. No new sponsorship. Right, okay, fine. Sponsorships, it's up from 620. The broadcast revenue is up massively. As you can see, it's up by £91 million. That is huge. Corporate hospitality is up by 160,000. Competition prize money, that's because where we finished, 21 million, that's well up. And matchday commercial and retail up by a fair bit. And that's mainly due to the cost of the everybody buying season tickets. 11,500 buying season tickets when you've got a capacity of 2,500. You can only sell 1,000 tickets. Again, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. We just have to depend on other ways to get the money in, like the burger stand. £1 million for total merchandise. 100,000 of this is non-domestic. 10,000 shirts been sold. Camille, surprising. Salvador even got some shirt sales. Choice, Lang and Simons. Really? Okay. Simons, yes, I can agree with. Ross Lang, probably as well. Not sure about these three. Not sure about them three at all. Our favoured position then, that's what we're going to go with next season as well. It kind of worked for us. It's got us out of jail, that's for sure. And the accolades, let's have a look what we've got. Fans Player of the Season, it goes to Seamus Butt. Salvador, Young Player of the Season. That's interesting. Salvador again, Signing of the Season. Goal of the Season's Xavier Simons. We've got Seamus Butt, top goal scorer of 18 and top assists with 10. And most league goals by player is 91 by Taylor Crossdale now. I don't think he featured that much this season. He's 30 years old now. I don't think he'll be hanging around next season, I don't think. But I could be mistaken. Andrews, the highest transfer fee paid, £12 million. And Eddie Campbell, we received £3.5 million for him. I wonder how he's doing. Let's have a quick look. He's at Lask. And how well's he done? He hasn't played. Might look to bring him back, possibly, if there's nobody better. We'll add him to shortlist indefinitely. Let's get a scout report on him as well. Why not? And that is about it. We've done pretty well. Is there a budget for next season? Record high for United is a big finish. 11th position. That's not bad. 13 wins, 14 losses. An awful lot of draws, but that's probably to be expected in your first season. Minus 10 goal difference. 45 goals we scored and conceding 55. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. And 50 points more than games played is what we were always trying to aim for. Record low Hall of League goals. Total of just 45 goals in the season sets a new record low. Interesting. Butts named in the FC United overall best 11. Where is he then? Where have they put him? Club vision and expectations meeting. Again, what they're looking for next season. Fight bravely against relegation yet again. We'll accept it regardless anyway. Training camp Singapore. So there's Singapore, China, Hong Kong, Holland, Scotland, South Africa, Australia, Germany and the USA. Take them to Singapore where they wanted to go. Yeah, not very happy about that result. Still reading from it. Simons gets third in the goal of the season. Let's view the goals in reverse order then. You've got Simons, Federico Diaz and Lautaro Martinez. Let's view the goals. Oh, this is against the Leeds game, wasn't it? Okay. Or let's push this up a little bit. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good goal. I think that might be a little bit too quick, but it's a good goal all the same. The next one then, Diaz, I think, got this one, did he not? Oh, from the back. Interesting. There he goes. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong player. Wow, that's a fantastic goal right through the Man City defence. And wow. And Lautaro Martinez with the winning goal. Let's see how good a goal, not how quick. Let's have a look. So then the ball's played out. Oh my God! Seriously, that's the goal. Yeah, I can see that. Right, okay, there's two big things happening here. So let's have a look at the stadium expansion then. So the board have announced plans to enlarge the stadium by 6,000 seats. So that's going to take us to 18,750. So we did ask about it quite a while ago, and they're going to do it now. It's going to cost $7.5 million. That's it, 7.5. It's expected to take about 11 months. While this development, we will ground share with Bolton at the University of Bolton again. We didn't do too particularly well there last time out. It looks like we're getting back to Bolton while they're doing this massive extension. To be honest, that's going to be huge for us anyway. It's 18,000. Let's hopefully we don't sell 18,000 season tickets. Right, let's have a look at the budgets before we sign off this end of the season. Board sets results. Board sets the budgets. 800 grand a week. We've got 42 million pound to spend, and these values may be altered later based on agreed setting of the club season's expectations. So a bit more than last season, which is nice, but we have got 40 million. That's going to be very, very nice. Just about got enough money in the bank. We've got quite a lot in wiggle room in wages, so we need to bring in one or two very, very good players. We've got next season to look forward to. I can't believe this. We're going to have 18 and 19,000 seater, but we're not playing out the ground. Oh, Oh well, if we could survive at Bolton, although Bolton Stadium, that is 28,000. That could be more revenue for us, actually. Actually, we'll agree with that. We'll go with that then. Right, okay, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And until the next episode, where we, we'll have some new faces, hopefully, and some farewells as well. Until next time, folks. Bye-bye for now.